Hey gang, I'm Joe.
And I'm Thorne.
Welcome to Cold Beer Time.
Welcome back, guys. We're here in beautiful Austin, Texas, the second home of Cold Beer Time.
We kind of wanted to give you an insight of how this show works, the types of things we go through to write the scripts, to, the locations. So let's dig in. Recently, we've received tens upon tens of fan letters and emails.
And we'd like to read a couple of those to acknowledge your support from viewers like you. Thank you.
Hey, this first one is from Little Mary Armstrong in Garland, Texas. Let's see what she has to say. Dear Joe and Thorne, I love Cold Beer Time with Joe and Thorne. I think it is the funniest show on the internet. The skits are clever and really genius level comedy. I hope to meet you both someday. You guys are truly the most handsome, fashionable, witty, humble, and knowledgeable YouTubers on the planet. Love, Mary Armstrong. Thanks, Mary.
We've got another letter here today. Let's see what we got going. Alrighty, this is from a young Anthony Smith. It says, thank you so much for your content on YouTube. You guys always make me laugh. I identify with your characters so much. Thank you for everything that you're doing. Thanks, Anthony. Thank you. Alright, we've got our final letter for today. Let's see here. It says it's from the bad guys. From Dallas, Texas, no return address. All right, let's see what this has got for us. To Joe the Corpse, you are a dead man. You made out with our girlfriends and made off with our beer. We know where you live and work. Watch your back. Your days are numbered. Sincerely, Ron, Cesar, and Garrett. Hey.
Let's go to a commercial break. Thorne, I hope we can find some place where maybe we can, a little peace and quiet, we can think about what we want to do, what skits we should come up with.
I know, I can't even hear myself think.
I can't concentrate, Thorne. Like, I want to try to find a place where there's peace and quiet and we can just work on this stuff. Where should we go?
We could go to the Cold Beer Time office.
It's a good idea.
Welcome to the writer's room. This is where we kind of get down to it, throw around a little bit of the old magic. So I've got a couple of things I want to go over with you, Dad, today. We've got a couple of episode ideas, that sort of thing. So okay. I'll start us off with street namers,
card sharks, higher, higher, lower, lower,
submarine pilots,
blimp drivers,
police cops,
graveyard cops.
We got atomic bomb builders,
rocket scientists,
rodeo clowns,
real estate agents.
How about toilet detectives?
What are toilet detectives? Oh, professional trolls,
TV reporters,
hall monitors,
bubble blowers,
bubble bursters.
I got Joe and Thorne have to babysit really bad kids called Are You Kidding Me?
That's good. That's pretty good. Thorne has 2 dates to the dance. Double trouble.
And Joe teaches Thorne how to drive, and it's called Funny Car.
That's comic gold right there. It really is.
Yeah, well, there's our ideas. I mean, that's what we've got for this week.
What about funny hats?
I mean, that's something that we need to come back to. I'm going to put that down, actually.
Take one of silly hats. Close the door. Action! When I say act, actually act. You guys are terrible at this.
Okay.
Let's try it again.
Sorry.
Alright, I want you guys to walk towards me, okay? Dad, focus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't care. Do it right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Alright, take 27 of funny hats.
Okay.
Exchange the hats properly this time.
Okay.
Action! Hey, we have a deadline for this episode. Let's try that again.
Okay. Do you want to continue working with this guy?
Hey, I can hear you. Let's try it again. Let's go.
Okay. I'm glad that you guys are getting to see the behind the scenes of what we do. This isn't just a fly-by-night operation.
It takes a lot. It takes a multitude of people. Creative storytellers, makeup artists, actors, pets, cooks, you name it.
I think you get it. At the beginning of the show, we were told it'd never work. It's a pipe dream.
Now we're the #1 Texas-based, self-produced father and son show that reviews 2 similar beers and has a hilarious homegrown skit at the beginning.
Look at us now. Look at us now. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Cold Beer Time with Joe
And Thorne. We've got 2 great classic American lagers coming at you today with,
Busch, established in 1955.
and we've also got Rainier beer, 1878.
All right, let's go to a commercial. We'll be right back after these messages.
Come on, Boone, stay close to me, will you?
Running Wild Rainier beers high in the Cascade Mountains with Mickey Rooney and Boone
He's in
Kirkland.
there. Here he comes. He's a dandy.
Mick,
Look
get
out.
your glass.
I'll get the glass. I've got it. Now pop his cap. Whoa! Look out! He's gone!
Well, one thing, they didn't all get away, I'll tell you that.
And tell us, Mick, were you thrilled at seeing the Wild Rainier?
Yes, I was, Vern. He was big and cold and mountain fresh, too. Everything you want.
We'll get him next time, Nick.
Shut up.
And next week, we search for the elusive Tasmanian Wombat.
And welcome back with beer #1.
Number 1.
All right, let's give this a smell, and then let's talk about our first beer, Rainier.
All right.
No scent.
Is that, do we know this is Rainier?
No, we don't. That's what, every time we go through this, we talk about the first beer, but the first beer could be anything.
That's true.
That's all about the
It's
devil
probably
blend.
not anything besides Rainier or Busch, though.
Yeah.
Because that's what we chose.
I took a little secret sip, and I didn't taste much. And I took a little secret sniff, and I didn't smell much.
No, it looks nice. I mean, it just looks like regular old lager beer.
Wow.
It's just a
Not
lager.
much on the palate. Yet again, we've got the high carbonation and the low color.
I don't taste any malt. I don't taste any cereal or wheat.
Wow.
So,
It's I mean, I'm gonna give it to straight sparkling water. I know I hate doing these ones where there's not much flavor going on, but there's no head. I mean, the aroma is very lacking. And you know, for the audience, we rinse out these glasses, we ice chill all these beers. We really try to give them all a really fair shot for flavor. But
well, I was going to say, to talk about Busch, it was Busch Bavarian when it started in 1955. They changed the name in 1979 just to Busch. And they had like a camo can that's really popular right now. It's like real tree camo. Am I right on that?
I don't think it's really popular now, but they did run with the camouflage can with the high visibility orange for a very long time. It was a pretty popular marketing campaign, and I think it worked. They also ran with the long sounding SH marketing campaign, the Busch,
Because of the mountains.
That's right, because you want to be quiet when you're drinking it, because you're trying to fish for trout, you're trying to hunt.
I think they should have used frog skin camo, personally, because I think that's the coolest camo in the world.
Well, let's finish trying this and then give it a fair shake.
It's easy drinking. I'm not going to say it's something that you want to drink after you mowed the lawn, because I say that every time. This is once you've gone to jogging and such, maybe after that. Jogging.
This beer is, it's not bad. It's not good. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the lower scale of crappy beer, as that's all that we do. I really, truly am not getting very much out of this. It's good. It's definitely hydrating. It has a wonderful carbonation feel on the tongue, but yeah, it's almost flavorless.
It's really.
I think that
pale.
this is
The color
this
is
is
far-
Busch, actually.
You think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is Busch. Making assessments one way or another is kind of silly, but you know.
You never know. All right, we're going to go to a commercial, and we'll be right back after these messages.
The sooner you get down from there, the sooner we can get behind a couple of beers. All right.
sunset. The time of day when you don't just reach for a beer, you head for the mountains. Boy.
And we're back. We're on beer number 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, take a smell,
A whiff,
see what it tastes
a little
like.
snifferoonie.
Looks about the same as the last one.
Although I am actually getting a hoppier smell. It's got a way bigger aroma.
Yeah, it does. Carbonation's the same. There's no lacing.
Yeah, the carbonation looks similar. Also the paleness is. It's got the American lager yellow pale. I mean, yeah. Let's see it.
Man, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say it tastes pretty much the same. It's really close.
It's extremely close. I think it has It has whatever this beer is. I do think it has actual wheat flavor in the back. It has the cereal flavor. It actually comes through on the back end. The other one really kind of had the finish of soda water. This one tastes like there's not malt, but it has I just ate a piece of toast and I'm washing it down. Is what it tastes like. And this one, but it has a flavor.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. I want to apologize. In the previous section, I said that Thorne was going to talk about Rainier, and I jumped in and I started talking about Busch. So
let's jump into Rainier. So Rainier, like I said earlier, it started in 1878, and that's actually 11 years before Washington State was a state. And it's also able to almost completely circumnavigate Prohibition. So when Prohibition hit Washington, they moved to California. And when Prohibition hit California, they moved to Canada. And then finally, once all that mumbo-jumbo was completed, they moved back to Seattle. Which is great because, we need another working-class beer up there where it's cold and people have to work hard.
It's funny because there were theories that Mount Rainier was named after the beer, which is pretty awesome. That's not the case.
No, of course not. But they also tried to return the wild Rainier back to the lands, and I really do appreciate the marketing campaign of a bunch of beer cans with legs running around in the woods.
Their commercials are pretty rad.
Yeah. They also had Mickey Rooney in them, and man, I loved him in The Return of the Red Baron. Amazing film. Masterpiece.
Of all the Mickey Rooney films that he made.
Well, Night at the Museum.
He remembers those two. Like, none of the Andy Hardy, none of the Mickey Rooney films, like...
Let's taste this beer some more. Yeah, just cereal and just carbonation, really.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's why we're here.
I actually think that this one definitely is a better beer than the first one. I think this one has a flavor that's not overbearing at all, but it exists, and there's a definite more gratifying feeling in it having that flavor. The other one truly did taste like.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
This beer is definitely better than the first one. So, cameraman, please tell us what beer number 1 and beer number 2 are.
Beer number 1 is Busch, and beer number 2 is Rainier.
Fair enough.
I had a feeling.
I guessed it right.
Yeah. They're both not bad.
Yeah. They would almost tie, but I'm going to definitely give this one to Rainier for me. I enjoyed it as a really regular, delicious, refreshing flavor. Nothing to really be excited about, but if you have the chance to try it and you want to have a couple, 1, 2, do it.
It's good stuff.
I like Rainier.
Also wanted to say thank you, Hillside, for having us again here to do Cold Beer Time with Joe and Thorne. If you like this, please like and subscribe. And
let us know what you think.
What beers you want us to review. If we can get them, we'll try the best we can.
We really want to know about, a lot of American adjunct lagers, whatever they've got out there. There's some stuff that maybe we've never heard of. And it doesn't have to be American entirely either. It can be anywhere. We just want to try regular beers and compare them to each other.
All right, you guys. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thanks.